The long-awaited and highly anticipated Bridgerton is back on Netflix with Season 3 Part 1. In the first episode, a new season for the Ton begins, which means Colin Bridgerton's return, Francesca Bridgerton's debut, and Penelope's decision to free herself from her family and herself. But how will she fare when her ex-best friend Eloise is seen being buddy-buddy with the insufferable Cressida? How will she survive her heartbreak once Colin so obviously becomes the most wanted man of the Ton? Let's not waste another second and find out. Colin Bridgerton returns. As mentioned, with the dawn of a new season for the Ton, Colin Bridgerton returns home immediately, finding himself admired and desired by nearly every eligible woman. Although Penelope is still feeling the sting of heartbreak from last season, she can't help but have strong feelings for the handsome Bridgerton son. Penelope and her family return from a holiday, unfortunately with her two sisters and their husbands in tow. Penelope's mother, Portia Featherington, managed to tell a barely passable fib about their fortune. However, her daughters still need to produce a male heir, which hasn't happened yet. As per usual, Penelope is either teased by her sisters or neglected by her mother, and thus makes the decision to find a husband this season to escape her family. She forgoes her signature yellow color and decides to appear more Parisian in dark green, as Colin had spent most of his time in France. Speaking of Colin, he can barely move without a young woman practically throwing herself at him, but he has yet to speak to Penelope, who would rather avoid him altogether. Although he has no intention on finding himself a wife this season, that may change. A new season. Francesca Bridgerton is making her debut this season, but is unable to impress Queen Charlotte, who, even by the end of the first episode, does not choose a diamond. Unfortunately, we as the audience do not know much about her aside from her interest in the piano and that she exudes shyness and innocence. She doesn't argue with her mother Violet Bridgerton about delaying her debut like Eloise did, but it's clear she is not ready. She does not fit in with the other eligible young women who already know what they desire in a husband. I did find it interesting not one of them said they wanted a loyal husband. Eloise doesn't fit in either, finding conversations boring while tagging alongside Cressida. Unfortunately for Penelope,